Hi friends, welcome back. Last week we talked about brain breaks and why they're helpful, and I hope you have found some fun ways to take some breaks from all that hard work you've been doing. And I certainly hope they helped you alleviate some stress and frustration. And you can certainly keep including them as part of your week and your daily ritual, and you should. But this week I'm going to piggyback on that. I want to talk about some other things along with stress relief, and that is taking it the opposite direction and what you can do to relax to help alleviate some anxiety and some stress and take that break. So we're going to talk about the term mindfulness. And we're going to talk about what it is really and how you do it. So really, to start, what is mindfulness? Mindfulness has been around a really, really long time, and it's a way of recognizing our emotions, noticing what's happening around us, being aware of our thoughts, being aware of what's going on, not only inside our body, but on the outside too. It's a way to give you skills to develop awareness of inner and outer experiences, to recognize thoughts as just thoughts, to understand how emotions can manifest itself in the body, recognize where attention is wandered, and to provide tools for impulse control. That came from the website Left Brain Buddha. So really, mindfulness is a version of meditation. It can be done when you're awake and alert and walking. It could be done while you're sitting there quietly going, Om. It can be done as part of a bedtime ritual. In searching for apps and things and doing some research, if you type in meditation, you get all sorts of things. You get oak, you get relaxed, you get headspace, you get calm, yoga, simple habits. The cool thing about mindfulness and meditation is there are so many different ways to do it. And that can be very, very confusing at the beginning. Like, where do I even start? Personally, I like oak. I started here. I started with their sleep app as a way to wind down and quiet my brain at night. I started with the guided breath and then certainly went with the relaxing sounds now. I've moved on to that. So, going back to that Left Brain Buddha, basically mindfulness can be boiled down, and I'm going to quote Jon Kabat-Zinn. Mindfulness is paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. And why should you do it? Well, it helps you relax. It takes some anxiety away, and it helps you recognize how you're feeling and what to do about them. So what I thought we would do today is try 2 different techniques off of this website. So I'm going to scroll down and you see there's 10 ways that they have. So we're going to start with 2 of them, and we are going to try this Spider-Man meditation. Now, Spider-Man happens to be one of my favorite Avengers. And in the Spider-Man meditation, what you do is you're going to open your spidey senses. You're going to sit on your chair, just like I am. You're going to sit back and sit upright, not uptight. You're going to sit back and sit upright and put your hands in your lap. I'm going to play a sound, and when you hear the sound, I want you to focus just on that sound. I want you to bring your hands together and just hold them in front of you. And when you can't hear the sound anymore, put them back down in your lap. So again, when the tone plays, you're going to bring your hands in front of you. And when the tone, you can't hear it anymore, you're going to just drop your hands into your lap. Ready? I'm going to give you a second while I cue up the sound. I'm going to give you a second to get yourself together, sitting in your chair, hands on your lap. So I'm going to count to 3. And on 3, I'm going to start the tone. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How'd you do? Did you really focus on the sound of the bell, just like Spider-Man? Did you open your hearing just a bit more? Did you pay attention to just the sound? If you did, yay, awesome, way to go. If you didn't, that's okay. Don't worry about it. This can be tough. So let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How'd you do this time? Did you focus on just the sound? Nothing else? Just the sound? If you were able to, yay. If not, that's okay. This is a tough thing to do. So we're going to try it one last time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How'd you do? Did you really focus on the sound just like Spider-Man? Did you really feel that hearing and really get into it? If you did, great. If you didn't, that's okay. This is a tough thing to do. The best part about this is you can always try it again later. Now, I made the sound last for about 30 seconds. You can do it longer, you can do it shorter. I use the mindfulness bell from the guided meditation site that's found on YouTube for our bell today. The second technique that I want to talk about, going back to 10 ways to teach your kids, is to do a very simple mindful walk. And so what I did this morning is I recorded a video about a mindful walk. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cue up that video, and I want you to really pay attention to it, and I really want you to listen to it. And this way you can take a mindful walk with me too. Here we go. Good morning, friends. So I thought for the second part we would do a virtual walk together, but we'll do a virtual mindful walk together. So we're going to start here at my house and slowly work our way down the street where there's some woods. Hi, Contessa. And I'm going to, for the first minute, just walk. And that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you just to walk with me. You're going to notice I'm not going to say anything. You'll hear my footsteps. You'll hear the birds. You'll hear the sounds of my neighborhood. And we're just going to kind of walk through my neighborhood together. So, we ready? Let's take a walk together. At the bottom of my street, we have some woods. And then I always start down here when I start my walks, simply because of the fact that it's exactly 1/10 of a mile. And I know that if I walk my street 10 times, I'm going to get my mile. So we're going to start our mindful walk. And I'm going to point some things out. And as we're walking along, I want you to look for things too. Like this is my neighbor's yard, and I can see her statues. Let me go up a little bit further, and my friends had some new grass planted. You can see it's coming up. I always like taking a walk right from here, not only down my street, but across my house. I like looking for all the new flowers that are blooming. and then the things that are growing up. So we're going to take a walk around my house here. My holly bushes are growing. I have crocuses. Cat. Hi, Contessa. Some pretty glow-in-the-dark statues my mother got me for my birthday last year. Oh, my daffodils have opened. Yesterday they were all closed, and today I've got some flowers. They've actually opened up. And this is my peony bush. It's starting to come back. And some lamb's ear. So you can see we like tiki gods. We have them all over. These guys glow in the dark at night. Their faces light up. And this is my favorite part of my yard back here. Now it's a mess because I haven't started my spring garden yet. And these were plants I had growing in the fall, so I've got to pull them out. But I hope you enjoyed walking with me as you see my forsythia blooming. Have a great day, guys. Take a